morning, half a day. Oh, it is Happy Friday. It's a beautiful day out. Although okay. Good morning. Let's try that again. I guess I did accidentally hit the mute button when I was trying to turn the camera around. But
In a quarter mile,
Happy Friday. The car says 41. You know, so don't let the sunny sky fool you here in South Carolina. It says it's 41 degrees, so it is chilly out today. Chillier than it was yesterday when we went out to work. Good morning. Thank you for popping in. We're just on our way to Walmart to get some gas before we get to work. But this live stream is also part of my Vlogmas. The challenge to do this posting every day from December 1st until Christmas. So how's everybody doing today? I tell you, working out here, it's not our first time, but working out here is different from working at home because we don't know this market. We don't know where the better spots are. I mean, we've gotten an idea, but you know, it's, you know, this specific zone for Walmart Spark, which is what we concentrate on, has 11 stores. Hi, good morning. Or at least it's morning for us here in South Carolina. But so, like I said, we're just on our way to Walmart. We're gonna get gas. Good morning. Thank you for popping in.
at the light, turn left onto Grandview Drive.
I can, or I did. In high school, I used to play the flute. Hey, Presley. Good morning. How are you? I haven't played the flute in decades, so I wouldn't be able to. But if you're just now popping in, thank you for doing so. We're just on our way to Walmart to get some gas before we start our day. Well, I'm always, whenever we get ready to work, I'm always trying to be hopeful that it'll be a decent day. It is sunny, at least we have that. It is in the low 40s, or at least that's what the car is saying. But what are you up to today, Presley? Yeah, we were actually headed to a different Walmart a moment ago, but we realized that we wanted to come back to this one because this is the one that has the Murphy gas station. Where, oh no, the
that
gas
apparently has gone up 24
Oh my
fucking cents
gosh.
since yesterday. Stupid ass.
gas went up at least 20 cents.
For
Man.
no fucking reason at all,
That sucks.
as usual.
Just yesterday we saw that it was like at 244. Oh, you're just getting up? Now it's at 269.
Pall Malls, $4.19 a pack.
Yeah. No, not yet. The plan to head back to Texas isn't going to be until Monday. So we have the rest of this weekend to still work and hang out with the family. Good morning, Becca. Thank you for joining. Happy Friday. So this live stream, if you didn't hear me already say it, is part of my Vlogmas on posting something every day until Christmas. But yeah, we won't be heading out. I mean, like I said, that's the plan, is to leave Monday. And we've definitely been working just about every day this week because other than my mother-in-law, I mean, she's had some errands to do throughout the week as well. But we've been working every day this week because everyone's either working, you know, in school or doing stuff. So we get out there to keep ourselves busy and, of course, trying to make that money so we can work our way home. Got to pay for that gas. And, yeah, we're going to do the same thing. We are going to do, at least that's the plan, so we'll see. But as of right now, that's the plan. We're going to do another straight drive from South Carolina to Texas. We were on the road, I mean, to include the stops, we were on the road at least 16 hours. I mean, going from Texas to here for South Carolina, how do you say it if it's losing an hour? Because the East Coast is 1 hour ahead. But, you know, so heading back to Texas, we go back in time. We go back in time an hour once we cross Georgia into Alabama. So we'll see. And I'm going to try again. I know there was a stretch of road there when I first tried to do a live stream on the road. The reception was bad. Yeah. We've done it twice now. Once a few years back when my father-in-law was with us when we were coming out to South Carolina. No, I'm sorry, when we were leaving to go back to Texas. And then we tried it, of course, on this trip coming out here. I mean, it saves money for sure, you know, because we're not stopping for a hotel. And we don't want to spend money on just a motel, you know, $50. We don't want to spend money on any seedy place. I tell you. And speaking of the hotel or motel, and it's not that it was cheap, but there's a place called Microtel. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it is a motel type thing, but it's in the name, Micro. Hold on a second. My daughter is messaging me, so I have to respond to her through my husband's phone. Hold on. She's making taquitos. Dang it. But I know if I try and click on those messages, I'm telling her to join so I can tell her. telling her to join so I can answer her questions. All right. So now I'm just putting the GPS back on for the other Walmart that we were headed to. Not that one. For this Super Walmart that we're headed to, we do notice that more offers come through. So let me see. But yeah, so that's the plan is, oh, Microtel. Yeah. On one of our trips out this way, I was like, okay, it's not bad. It was less than $80. And it was right outside, a restaurant that we could get dinner at, when stopping. But it really was small. I mean, it's like you walk in and it's like a motel. You walk in, you got the bathroom to your left, the desk where the TV's at, and you take 2 more steps and there's the bed. So, I mean, it was really small. So, and the bed wasn't even comfortable. I mean, when we laid down, if it weren't for, being tired, when we were laying down, it felt like, the bed was a little lopsided. You got the headboard here, but yet it felt like we were at a slant. So, if you are traveling and if you have to look for a place to stay, if you don't mind the really small places or spaces, should I say, then you can check out a Microtel. But possibly, but I was like, never again. I did a quick video of it and sent it to my family and was telling them about it, and they were, pretty much just saying, wow, that is pretty small. Good morning, Sheila. Thank you for popping in. I'm just going to show the road now. But we're on our way to a Super Walmart to hopefully get this day going and make some money. How are you, Sheila? Happy Friday. But this live stream is not going to be long. I wanted to do this right before we got started for work, but it's also going to be part of my Vlogmas series that I'm doing. So this is day 6. So I'll be posting videos all the way up until Christmas, or the day of Christmas, should I say. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. If you haven't already done so, please go check out the first 5 days, those videos. But it definitely is a challenge. Part of the challenge, other than just coming up with the content, is the editing. Unless I'm just straight talking like I did the other day. Thank you, Presley. But are you guys ready for Christmas? One of the videos that I'm hoping to do really is kind of do some Christmas window shopping. Oh, I'm not good. Cars broke down at the... Oh no, getting diagnosed or broke up with my boyfriend, and we'll be on the road traveling when I get my car back. Oh man, Sheila, I am so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Especially around this time, and man, I do hope, Sheila, that everything works out Presley, you say you're not ready for Christmas? Yeah, that's... Yeah, definitely not ready for Christmas. We got to make that money. I'm so glad our family, you know, because we're a large family here and there in Texas, so we went from just buying everybody Christmas gifts, and then we're all tight on money for the last few years, so we're like, let's just start doing White Christmas. Let's start doing White Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry, Secret Santa. Start doing Secret Santa and just make it easier on everybody, which it has helped, because like I said, we're a large group there in Texas. The kids, we still do. If you can buy the gifts for all the kids that are involved, you know, everyone's welcome to do that. But when it comes to the adults, we're all part of a Secret Santa. But yes, I agree that Justin, the editing, you know, I mean, that's why, you know, it's cool with some of the editing. But yeah, when people really make, depending on what the video is about, you know, they edit out all the bad stuff. Do you know, I don't know if I've asked you that, little signs there that says World War I, and it has different dates.
Signs for all the wars on this road for one group.
Really? That's what those represent?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They got one for the Gulf, they got one for Vietnam, one for World War II, one for Korea. I don't know why they do it. Memorial Highway.
I was just talking to my husband because here in South Carolina, along this highway, they've got signs posted that says World War I, and then it has dates on it. So I was just asking if he knew what that was about. But family is 1,000 miles away in Florida. I am mailing gifts this year. Hopefully it's not too many gifts you have to mail. I will be better off by myself. I will see places I've never been to. And that's true. More freedom. You know what I don't care for? Well, gift exchange. It really grinds my gears. Well, I have to say the white elephant. I know, because what makes it fun for me is the. Well, it's fun and not, because when they steal from me, if it's a gift that I opened and I want to keep, that's the only part I don't like about the white elephant, is if someone opens up a gift before you, and when it comes to your turn, you have the choice to pick a gift or steal one that's open. I don't know if everybody does it that way with white elephant, but I think it's fun. Good morning, Eric. Thank you for popping in. You're 1,000 miles from nowhere, Presley? Aw. Yes, it's the stealing. I mean, it's fun. At the same time, I think we did do that last year, because whenever we do the Secret Santa, then we ask, you know, if we want to set it up that way on exchanging the gifts like that, or stealing gifts, should I say, because it was a slightly smaller group last year. So with the adults, and we sat around 2 6-foot tables put together, and we started, you know, everyone's like, yeah, let's do it. So we all drew numbers, and to see who picked first. Oh, you heard him? Apparently Presley's like, your husband got it.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. That just went right over my head, Prez.
Little Dwight Yoakam for you.
Oh, and you did mention that the last time, didn't you? With Dwight. But yeah, that's what kind of makes it fun. If you see a gift that you want and it's your turn. So Really, when it comes to White Elephant and you are playing the steal game, I guess, the best one to have is if you are the last person. If you are the last person to go, you get to steal the best gift out there. I like doing the Secret Santa. I put so much thought into the gift, and don't tell me there's a limit on how much I can spend. That's my well, I think just at least for the family, we do. We place a cap. We don't want someone to be buying someone, you know, a cell phone or some expensive gadget, and others are getting like a $20 item, a $10. So we do. We put a minimum and a max, just to keep it fair all around, really, you know. But it's family, so we're just like, oh well. Oh, look at that. He just turned on the app because we are about to pull into Walmart, and he got his first sucky offer of the day. It's a curbside 7.5 miles for a three customer drop for $16.40. And it says that it's going to take 43 minutes, not including the wait, the wait time and the drive back. And the downside for the location that we're at is this road that we're driving on right now, it can get very busy. So even doing a 1.2 miles, you would think would be an easy, you know, 5 minutes. You drop it off and you're back. But not on this strip of road. No. 1.2 miles, just one way, can take you anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes because of the road, how busy it can be.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, there's always traffic on this road for some reason. Doesn't matter what time of damn day it is.
Well, it's lunchtime right now, so I expect it to be busy. But I hope everyone out there is having,
yeah, what do you think?
Almost witnessed a accident there.
I mean, you see somebody coming, why are you just going to keep on?
They're expecting them to stop, I guess.
Yeah,
you guys would have been...
both lanes stop. You don't
oh,
go.
yeah, see, just like that.
Stop and then go. Be a fucking douchebag. Stops and then, oh, no.
Time is flying by. I think I
start to
saw
move.
Valentine. Oh, yeah, I don't doubt it. That's the downside with the marketing. It used to be 1 month ahead, then it went up to 2 months, and now we're seeing stuff 3 months out, especially when it comes to big holidays. So I'm sure a lot of places are already putting out it's a shopping 2.6 miles. They're actually tipping, and it's only 3 items on it. Oh, you're picking up a Xbox Series remote.
Oh, God. Oh, that one should, hopefully that's not it.
Yeah. Should
Wait
still.
an hour box.
And it's from here, so.
I'm walking in
All right, so he's got his first offer. Yay. But if you guys haven't already done so, for those that have already popped into my live stream, thank you guys so much. But make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget the notification bell. All right, so I guess I can talk a little longer while the hubby just runs inside and does a 3-item shop for this customer.
It'll just be another day. Be making more money than you. That's okay.
Rub it in. He likes to rub it in. He always says, time is flying by, I think I saw. He always, and it's true, because out of a work week, and typically we work 5 days a week, most of the time, 3 to 4 times out of that day, it's like his app is favored over mine, because we both do the Walmart Spark. And I might get a day in there to where the offer hits me first. You know, good offers will hit my app first before it does his, and he gets all the crappy ones. But most of the time it's the other way around, where he gets the decent and higher paying offers, and then I get the crappy ones most of the time. So he always likes to poke fun, in case you didn't hear him talking about making most of the money, and not unusual, because it's called discrimination. But I don't know if my daughter had a chance to pop in, as she was asking the ingredients to make taquitos, which if you follow my that's right, he's always talking smack. But if you follow my channel, I do have a few cooking videos on this one, and you know, because I'm from Guam and I like to showcase some of the food that I grew up eating and then I learned to make myself as an adult. Because you know how it is when you're growing up and you're not exactly interested in learning your culture's cuisine and everything until you get older and you're like, hey mom, how do you make this? How do you make that? So yeah. And my daughter has made taquitos, which is sweet flour tortillas. Well, mildly sweet. That is thicker than the tortillas. You know, the tortillas are typically flat, but our taquitos is thicker, and it does have a mild sweetness to it, so makes a great snack. It's a side dish, but you should go check it out. I think it's still on my channel, but otherwise I did start, which I really need to add more videos to it. I did start a second channel, and it's called Hanging with Guam Gal. But that one there was specifically focused more on my culture, on my stuff, you know, with the cooking and some traveling and stuff like that. On your other channel yet? I subbed a while ago. Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to do another video, and I've been trying to think about something else to cook that I haven't even made on this channel yet, and it's gonna do with Spam. I think because it's something that doesn't take too long. But I don't know if you guys have ever tried Spam fries, but I think, and my husband does not like Spam, but when I made that, the first time I made that and I had him try it, he was like, wow, I'll eat this. This isn't bad. So that that right there, when I saw that, and it's not my own recipe, but of course with everything out there, when you see something, you can tweak it to your liking. But that right there really said something. If I can get my husband to eat Spam, which he does not like eating, because anytime I make it, you know, 9 times out of 10 he's making his oyster stew. When the kids and I would have Spam, he would make his oyster stew, and then, but sometimes he'll still eat it when I make whatever it is, Spam and pork and beans, you know, Spam, fried Spam, Spam fried rice, you know, anything with Spam. But I think, you know, Presley, that's what I'm going to do. Since it doesn't take that long, I'm going to have to record my video from my sister-in-law's house, and that's where I'll make it, the Spam fries. So, because I know not, and it's the same with my in-laws, because not everybody likes Spam. So when I make it, it's not going to be for everybody. Yeah. I mean, when my husband makes it, I've only tried it, you know, eaten it a few times, but I'm not big on oysters. He loves oysters and mussels. And it's weird because I guess it's chewy, just like, I mean, I can do clams. You know, I like the clam chowder, and it's got almost like that same chewy texture, just like mussels and oysters, but for whatever reason, I don't do that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, that's what my husband says too. He's just like, but you like eating clams. And it's, you know, like I said, it has that a similar chewy texture to it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm turned off by it because of the fact that when I think of the oysters, you know, it's usually just sitting in the shell and people will just season it and then just eat it like that. And I'm like, My reaction to oysters basically is the same as my husband's reaction to eating Spam. Yeah. But if you guys are just now popping in, thank you for doing so. But the hubby right now, I don't know if you can tell just by looking at the color of the building on where we're at, but we're at Walmart. Because I'm doing my live stream, I don't have my Walmart app on. But this is part of my Vlogmas. Day 6. Because today's the 6th. I like oysters and Spam. I'll eat anything. I'm just a country boy. Well, hopefully you'll watch my video if you do like Spam. Have you ever had Spam fries? Or even heard of that? But hopefully, and like I said, it's something that's fairly quick. I mean, the only process that, you know, is prepping the Spam itself before it's fried. But it's fairly quick and it's yummy. You've heard of them, but you haven't tried it yet. I cut Spam into slices, fry in a pan on both sides, add a piece of cheese on top of it to melt, and toast some bread to make a sandwich. Oh, I've never tried it that way. I mean, I do like frying up the Spam and just fry the Spam, you know, once it's been sliced, and fry it, and then putting it between the bread and just eating it like that as a Spam sandwich. Because I've grown to like it even more when I use the Hawaiian bread, whether it's the rolls or the actual bread slices, because that slight sweetness of the bread and the saltiness of the Spam, oh yeah, that's really good. And the other day I did make it for my brother-in-law, because when we were talking about Spam, I did fry up some slices, and I also fried up some over hard eggs and did that as Spam and egg sandwiches. For me personally, I probably would have done it without the cheese. Next time I make that as a lunch thing, to fry up Spam and eggs to do as sandwiches, no cheese. Because the cheese just made it slightly, it brought out the saltiness of the Spam a little bit more. So, but Justin, yeah, hopefully if you haven't already done so, and Presley, if you're still there, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor. I mean, it might pop up every now and then from Nightbot. Oh yeah, it just did. It says, please subscribe to my second channel, and it's called Hanging with Guam Gal. But if you click on that link, that'll take you to my second channel, and that's where I'm going to be posting the video about cooking on how to make Spam fries. Spam does have a bad rap from a lot of people. It does. I mean, especially when you pay attention to, you know, what it's made of. But it became a real big thing in Guam. You know, we're a tiny island in the South Pacific, and it became a really big thing in Guam decades ago because of its shelf life. You know, being able to be shipped out, and even after hitting the stores and whatnot, you know, the shelf life, like with a lot of canned goods. But Spam is so good. And it's the same thing with hot dogs when you think about the medley that's found in hot dogs. But a lot of people, that's a staple with hot dogs. A lot of people will eat that. And even when it comes to crab meat, the imitation crab meat. Now, I love imitation crab meat. And I know how it's made. Ugh, you know, when I eat the imitation crab meat, I don't even think about the fact that I've seen the video on how crab meat is made and what it's made from. Yeah, that still doesn't turn me off from eating crab meat, because it just tastes good. Just, you know, sometimes when I'm out here, sometimes I go in there with if my hubby has an order and I'm waiting to see if I get one, and I'll go in there. But sometimes I sit out here, even if I'm not doing a live stream, and people watch. Do you guys ever find yourself doing that? If you're sitting in the car waiting and just to help pass the time, you people watch. Especially when it comes to their driving. Like when they're getting ready to park, or watching two people from opposite sides of the parking, both trying to reverse at the same time. I was actually, you know, grilled all beef hot dogs are mine. They're a little charred, please. Well, yes, for sure. And this one's pork, but there's one that I've grown to really like. It's from Johnsonville. Johnsonville cheddar is better because it's got cheese in it. But I do like throwing that in my toaster oven to heat it, you know, to cook it that way. And having a little mayo and ketchup. I do like eating that way. Good morning. Thank you for popping in. Hey, to each his own, right? If that's what you want to do. I'm occupying because I'm waiting. The hubby's inside shopping. And I'm out here doing my live stream, so. But all right. Well, we do Walmart Spark. So he's actually shopping for a customer. So in case if you're not, are you familiar with Walmart Spark? But basically, people would use the Spark app to shop. And well, it's funny you say that though, because he is in electronics. One of the items that I saw that was on the list from the customer is a game controller. So he is in electronics, and it was only 3 items, so I'm surprised he's taken as long. But if it was a controller, he's probably having to wait for someone to help him with that if it was in a locked case. Especially when it comes to electronics and it's in one of those locked cases, you have to wait for an associate to come and unlock it and get it for you. Nah. He doesn't do the window shopping like I do. Hey, Nato. Good morning. Happy Friday. I figured other than just to get out and do a live stream, you know, this is part of my Vlogmas. You just missed it. We were, I don't know if Presley is still here, but we were talking about Spam and oysters. I know you subbed to my second channel, but I'm from Guam, but currently in South Carolina to visit my husband's family, but live in Texas. We live in Texas. But NATO, the next video that I'm planning on working on for an upload to my second channel is Spam fries. That's what I'm going to be making for my next cooking video. So if you love Guam, go check out my second channel. It's called Hanging with Guam Gal, which is me. And I'll be doing it's a new channel, so there's not a lot of content on there just yet. Oh, well, that's nice. Super tiny island, but I don't know. It makes me super calm when I'm there. So, you've been to Guam? The last time I was in Guam was back in 2001. So, it's been a very long time, unfortunately. We had hoped to be back in Guam last year. Or was it this year? No, it was this year. We had hoped to have gone back to Guam in July of this year for the 75th Guam Liberation. Well, that is pretty awesome. I made fried chicken for breakfast, no regrets. Hey, I won't complain about that. I love me some chicken. You've been to Guam like 8 to 9 times. I'm so jealous. Oh, there he is. I take it there was an issue with the...
They didn't have Xbox.
Aw.
All out. They get ribbons.
That's all I'm surprised they didn't cancel it.
Me too. I gave them a minute to cancel, but...
But you reached out to the customer?
Absolutely not.
You're so mean. Aw.
What am I going to reach out for? They don't have any.
Well, they might have a
You
substitute.
didn't cancel it? No, they didn't.
Oh, no substitute?
They had a substitute for the stupid ribbons, which I hate looking for those stupid ribbons because nothing's ever where they say it is, and trying to find it is...
You've got a viewer here is talking about how you're probably checking out the barbecue stuff and power tools.
No,
No.
not so much.
This is all. The person that he shopped for wanted 3 items and didn't. It was a game controller, which they didn't have.
It wasn't a controller.
It was
an
the
Xbox
actual
system.
Xbox system.
Yeah. If
Oh,
you
I
looked at
take
the
that
price,
back.
It was $298.
Almost $300. The customer actually wanted an Xbox system. Okay.
Sorry about your bad luck.
And they didn't have any, so.
You had to order from another store because they ain't got one.
But the other 2 items was just ribbons.
Because the lady was like, unfortunately, I think I just sold the last one I had.
Oh no.
She was like, but let me look. She went and looked. She's like, nope.
Oh
I
man.
was like, well, let's see if they got an alternate. Nope. I was like, all right then.
Oh. Yep, they're gonna have to try and order it then from another store. Yeah, make sure because we're going left on Woodruff, so you have to go that way. All right, folks. Thank you guys for popping in and hanging out with me for a while. I do hope that you'll come back and see me. You hear?
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Y'all come back now. You hear? But anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome Friday. Make sure you come back and see me this Sunday for my Sunday Fun Day. I haven't set the time for it yet, but that's the next day that I'll be going live. And check out my second channel, Hanging with Guam Gal, because the next video coming out on that one is going to be cooking Spam fries. But stay safe out there. Happy holidays, everyone. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Adios for now. Bye, everybody. Thank you for popping in.
Final 146.
Smash that like button. Bye, everybody.